Hello everyone, my name is Mike and this is the Bored Cyborg. Welcome back to episode 4 of Thriftin for Movies, where I go around to thrift shops, Goodwill, Salvation Armies, flea markets, yard sales, anything that I could find to try to find movies. Movies, video games, anything like that, Blu-rays, DVDs, VHS, I don't discriminate, I'm looking for them, that's what this is all about. So let's get right into it. Assuming that I find things that are pretty cool today, feel free to leave in the comments below what you guys think about my pickups, what is your favorite of what I find today. Again, this is all presuming I find something, I always do, but I'd love to know what you guys think of the pickups, so feel free to leave that in the comments below, and we could get a little discussion rolling as usual. So let us not waste any more time and go find some shit. Alright, so here's our first stop, the first Goodwill of a couple I'm going to be hitting. So let us see what they have. Alright, let's see. So they always have about 4 shelves of movies. 69 cents a piece. So let's start looking. Of weird public domain shit, a lot of religious shit. There you go. Some cycling. That's interesting, actually. I have one of these movies. It's Region B. I might pick this up. It has the English track or subtitles. So I found a few of these. I don't know what these are. I've never heard of this. Final Cut Dark Side. Looks like early 90s and Final Cut, yeah. So these 3 I gotta look up because they look, they all look uncannily similar in terms of the box art and everything, and they have stickers plastered all over them, but they look interesting, so I'm gonna look them up. There's a Wii game, Chicken Blaster. That looks absolutely terrible. No thanks. The Dictator. I don't have this one, but I prefer it on Blu-ray. I wasn't crazy about this movie. One of Baron Cohen's weaker efforts, in my opinion. Let's post it. The Ranch. Men at Work. I don't have this, and this movie is awesome. Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen. I think, yeah, Emilio directed and wrote this one. So, this is late 80s? Nope, 90. Great stuff. Glad I found that. Third shelf here. More cycling. Oh boy. Dance Revolution. Transformers Animated Season 3. I don't know this one. This is definitely 2014. Okay. That looks to be about it. And they do have some VHS up here. Bunch of the same shit I see all the time, and a lone Miscongeniality double pack. Raiders of the Lost Ark on VHS. Look at that box art, baby. Yeah, I want that poster so bad. A lot of CDs. I usually glance through these to see if there's any lone PS1 games. I have gotten lucky here before, but not seeing anything today. I know how to spot them because they all have a uniformed bind, and of course I'll probably miss one since I'm talking here. Nada. Alright, and then they've got books galore, so that'll do it. Or, ooh, man trouble. Nah, I thought it said man in trouble. Nah. So I'm gonna grab these three just because they're films that I've never seen out in the wild. Some of them look pretty interesting, so we'll give them a whirl. They are harder to find anyway, so if I don't like one, I could just sell them, or sell it. But yeah, pretty cool. Alright, so that was my first stop, the first Goodwill, and found a few early 2000s, late 90s thrillers at random, just like 3 side by side, all in the same era, same genre, plastered with stickers, but I figured I'd give them a whirl. If I don't like them, they're out of print, so I could always get a little bit for them on eBay or for trade or something, so on to the next. Hitting up the good old Restore. This one's a different one from the last one I visited in my first thrifting video, and they usually have nothing. So here's to hoping that they have something. In we go. So I have gotten some luck with books, but you guys aren't interested in books. It's all about the DVDs and the movies and the VHS. Oh, okay, well, they have more DVDs than they usually have. So let us see. Rocky, Wacky, and Packy. Oh, I don't know about that. Wacky looks awfully excited. Cinderella, The Great Escape. Fools Rush and Be Real. What the hell is this? It's like the female 8 Mile. Huh. Tribe Called Quest, KRS, MC Light, Cascade. Wow. I'm good. Look at these yellow. Oh, okay. Aladdin. Sling Blade. Some people call it the Castle Blade. I call it Sling Blade. Aladdin sequel. Alice in Wonderland. Finding Nemo. Oh boy. Gets a little dark down here, folks. But let's see. Gothica. I want to rewatch Gothica. This is the full screen. I do have it. Captain Log. Oh, not wrong captain. I don't know that captain. Keith Urban. No, thank you. Judy Moody. Best of Gallagher. Oh my god. This dude is so unfunny. Ugh, just a disgrace to stand-up comedy. In my opinion, The Last Samurai, John Fujika. Humpbacks. Okay, Hawaii's Humpbacks. 13 Ghosts. Just rewatched this one. Oh my god. It was a childhood favorite of mine. Well, not childhood, I was like 14 when I saw it, but it didn't hold up quite as well as I remembered it, but still fun. Better than the original, in my opinion. And the last shelf here. Not expecting much. Yeah, like I said, not expecting much. Dirty Dancing sequel. Of all the films to get a sequel. Walking Dead, Cry of the Penguins. That'd be cool if it was a horror film. Cry of the Penguins. Alright, well, nothing here. Oh, what's that? Rock Band. Used to love the shit out of that game. I do have a lot of VHS, so let's take a look. I'm gonna be as quick as possible here. Metropolis. Still haven't seen that. Shameful to say. Napoleon. I remember that. The rash of animal buddy kid films from the 90s. God, look at how large that font is. Fun movie. Snow Day. I used to love that movie. Haven't seen it in years. not seeing anything that really stands out. But with VHS, it's all about that one weird movie that you've never heard of. Crazy people. Dudley Moore. I don't like Dudley Moore. Oh my god. I'm ruining everything. Faithful Under Trials. Jehovah's Witnesses in the Soviet Union. Okay. Sounds exciting. Road to Utopia, Rivers of Joy. Glad. It's a band. I guess so. The Dinosaurs, what's this? Oh wow. That's pretty cool. Old dinosaur documentaries from PBS. Okay, well, that's gonna do it. Cheetah Girls. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Alright, so that's it for the restore. And as usual, nothing. I've found very few things at that restore. I don't know, they just don't really get too many movies in. And my car hood is open. Not anymore. On to the next. Alright, next up we're gonna try a place that I have never found. Well, I found Blu-rays once or twice in the last 5 years, and that is the Dollar Tree. So I'm not expecting to find shit here. I know they had a Blu-ray DVD sale recently, but I'm probably too late, as usual, with this place. But let's give it a whirl and see what they've got. Okay, now we just have to find them. Usually they're in the electronics aisle. Oh, electronics! Where are you? That's not electronics. Okay, not doing too well here. Bom 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 bom. Dollar Tree. Soap. Okay. Nothing. Okay. No idea where I'm going. I can't believe it. It looks like they just moved them away from where they had them. Let me see. Tekken 2? Yeah. On my quest to collect every single video game movie. No cups. Heard of that. Look that one up. Barney's version. I think I have that one. Danger Close. I'll look it up. It's like, might as well give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm really just looking for the Blu-rays here. Forgive the shitty camera. AdWords. I've heard of that. Not really my thing. Resident. I think this is Hammer. Yep. I'm picking it up because it's Hammer. New Hammer. Modern Hammer, which is really not Hammer, but still. Sort of. I think I covered all the Blu-rays, so I'm going to take a quick look here and see which ones I'm grabbing. So I'm taking home these three. Tekken 2 because it's a video game movie that's probably abysmal. Knight of Cups, which is Terrence Malick. I knew I had heard of it, so I want to check that out because I love his visual poetry style. And The Resident, which I have seen, and I did think it was pretty good, but I'm really picking it up for the Hammer collection because I want every single film Hammer has released in the collection, even if it's the modern Hammer. And yeah, so pretty cool. I finally found something at the Dollar Tree. This has only happened a couple times, as I mentioned, so very cool. Woo! I'm pumped. Found some movies at Dollar Tree. Not many people get that pumped up over dollar movies at the Dollar Tree, I'd imagine. And they're not even that exciting. But just the fact that I found something, I'm excited. I'm gonna hit one more Goodwill, I think, and end this video the same way it started. on to the next. There's the Goodwill, the final stop for today. And I'm going to jog because you never know. Some asshole may get that out-of-print Anchor Bay horror film from 1972 3 seconds before I do. It ain't gonna happen, not in my lifetime. So in we go. Oh, you're fine, excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Movies, alright. Movies. Bunch of shit. An Affair to Remember. 2 copies of Affair to Remember. An Affair to Remember. Is that Hitchcock? No. Leo McCarey. Modern Warfare 2. I see that everywhere. It's unbelievable how often I see that movie. I mean, game. Interesting. The Family Mirror. I remember seeing this as a kid, and wow, boring. Bodas de Fuego. Boats of Fire? Something of Fire. Spy Kids. Robert Rodriguez. I'm nostalgic for this. I mean, I was 13 when it came out. I might snag this because it's 69 cents. Yeah, maybe. Return to Lonesome Dove and Lonesome Dove. That's pretty cool. The 10 tenors. The 10 tenors. The 10 tenuous tenors from Tennessee. Youth for Human Rights. Public Service. Weirdest shit at Goodwill, I swear to God. Grandes héroes y leyendas de la Biblia. Okay. Big facts. Sundays can be freaky too. Oh my God. Okay. Kriya. Secret of Honor. Charlie Chaplin. Wow, this looks like a shit release. The Ali G Show. Love that show. Ooh, these are cool. I am definitely gonna grab these. Yeah, I think I have volume 1 of the 60s, so these are really cool. If they're in good shape, I'm gonna grab them. What's this from? Care Bears. Throwing DVDs all about. Oh, here's a slipcover for that. Sweet. Alright, let's see. And of course these two are both missing discs and are scratched to hell. So, I'm not going to be getting those. I missed this too. What's new Scooby-Doo? This is the 80s Scooby-Doo show? It's not the original. Let's see. Disc 2, and it's scratched to hell, so it's missing a disc. I spotted a PS1 game there, which usually means there are more around, but I'm not seeing anything. Nope. And down here they have a few VHS. A lot of the Disney ones and the bigger children's films. A lot of the ones I care about I have on DVD or Blu-ray, so... Alright, well that's gonna do it for the Goodwill. Damn. Alright, so I think I'm gonna grab Spy Kids for 69 cents. I'm a bit nostalgic for it. Wasn't a huge fan as a kid, but it is Robert Rodriguez. I don't care to have the sequels, but I think I'm gonna snag this. Look at all this shit. This random assortment of furniture imaginable. Alright, I'm gonna go pay now. Alright, so I don't know if you want to call that luck at the Goodwill here. I found Spy Kids for 69 cents on Blu-ray. Somewhat nostalgic for it. It's Robert Rodriguez. I'll give it another whirl for 70 cents. But that's gonna do it for this video, I believe. It looks like it's about to start downpouring, which is all it does in North Carolina. So I'm gonna wrap this up, show you guys what I got, and call it a day. Stay tuned. Just kidding, we've got one more surprise visit. I forgot this Dollar Tree was basically in the same shopping center as the Goodwill, so I had luck at the last one. Let's try this one out and see if I can find some Blu-rays or DVDs that the other one didn't have. So let's head on in. Alright, here are the, oh my goodness. They have stuff. Kiana, oh no, I thought that said Kiana. Oh boy, 99 homes. I'm just gonna pick up a lot of these since Drowning. For $1, it's like you might as well try Wild Things 4. I think that one I'll pass on. Danger Close, Citizen Soldier. Yeah, not my thing. A Very Sordid Wedding. The Infiltrator I do have. I think I picked it up last time I had luck. Lady Bloodfight. Ooh. Female-led action film here. Newer. Might snag that. Red Hook Summer. Wow. Spike Lee joint.
Thank you. Have a good one. Thank you.
Wow. Cruising. I doubt that's the Al Pacino one. Yeah. Alright. Well, looks like it'll do it. Misfire. Gary Daniels. A newer Gary Daniels flick. Yeah. I'm gonna grab that. This is exciting. Miss March. And the year my parents took me on vacation. Oh, what a title. 10. I remember watching this early Paul Rudd movie. I didn't think it was that bad. I might snag it. Cool. I'm gonna look some of these up real quick. Oh, I found another one. They've Got Guts. Super Duper Sumos. Looks like a pretty fun, like, Johnny Bravo-esque style of animation here. Pretty cool. I might snag that. 10 episodes. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the whole series, but I'm always looking for obscure animation, especially from the early 2000s, 90s, so very cool. All right, I'm gonna look these up. I am so excited. 2 for 2 at the Dollar Trees today. This has never happened, folks, so I'm glad I could capture it on my iPhone to show all of you and for you guys to come along on the journey with me. So that is gonna do it for today. I'm burnt out. It's starting to drizzle, so I will show you what I got, and that'll be the end. Until next time, park. All right, so I'm in the car here, and it's not 170 degrees outside or in my vehicle right now, so I'm just gonna show you guys what I got in the car here and then call it for the video. So let's take a look. All right, so I will justify picking up all of these movies, I promise. Tekken 2, I want all of the American live action video game movies, movies based on video games. I haven't even seen the first Tekken. This is probably gonna be shit, but it has Gary Daniels and Kari Hiroyuki and it has Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa, which that guy, you know him when you see him. So it's gonna be ass. Who am I kidding? The Resident, picked this up because it's Hammer. Not a bad thriller, just average, sort of, but I want it for the Hammer collection. Spy Kids, of course, I picked up just because a little bit of nostalgia. Robert Rodriguez, I'll give this one another try. It was 70 cents at Goodwill. The 10, I remember watching this comedy when I was younger and thinking it was pretty good. Very, American Pie sort of thing going on with this. That style of humor. Misfire, this one's really cool and actually got me really excited. I'm a big fan of Gary Daniels, especially his stuff from the 90s. And yeah, Misfire. This is from 2014, directed by R. Ellis Fraser. Never heard of him. But hey, man, Gary Daniels is the lead here, and it looks like he's busting some caps and fucking up some bad guys. So, yeah, I'm a simple man. Sometimes I want a simple movie. Next up is Super Duper Sumos. Looks like a cartoon animated show from the early 2000s. This has 10 episodes. Not sure how many there were. I'm assuming not too many. But half-hour episode, yeah, the animation looks very Johnny Bravo, early or late 90s, early 2000s Cartoon Network. So yeah, I'll give this one a shot. I'm always looking for obscure animated shows. Lady Blood Fight. Picked this up because it's a female-led action film that I've not heard of. Came out in 2016. Chris Nahon, never heard of him. But hey, man, it looks like it has like an all-female cast. It sort of looks like they're going for like an Expendables thing here with all females. None of which I've heard of, by the way. Jenny Wu, Kathy Wu, Amy Johnston. Huh. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to checking that one out. Atlas Shrugged, Part 2. I didn't get the first one. These are movies I've actually been interested in checking out. Sort of based on Anne Rain's novel, Atlas Shrugged, which is a humongous novel, really important. Haven't read it, but, you know, it's a very political sort of story. Don't know much about it, but I'm looking forward to checking this out. Pseudo-sci-fi, you know, alternate history sort of thing. And then we got Three Blind Mice, one of the thrillers I picked up at Goodwill. Ed Furlong, Amelia Fox, Chiwetel Ejiofor, early role for Ejiofor. And yeah, I'd never heard of this. Early 2000s, 2002 it looks like. Sort of thriller? Sure. Got that one at Goodwill. This one actually has really good ratings on Letterboxd. People seem to really love this movie. 99 Homes. Andrew Garfield, Michael Shannon, Laura Dern. So great cast. Ramin Barani, I know that name. I forget. But yeah, this looks pretty cool. Looks like sort of a suspense thriller. 99 Homes. Sorry for the shaky camera. Knight of Cups, Terrence Malick. That's simply why I picked it up for $1. And then Dark Side and Final Cut, two, again, late 90s, early 2000s thrillers that just have all these rental stickers on them. But look at that face. He's pissed. I don't know. Looks all right, so I'll give them a whirl. They are out of print, so I could probably get rid of them and get something for them if I'm not a fan of them, but I'll watch them first and see. Young Jude Law here, Ray Winstone. This is from 98? No, 2000. Yeah, 98, so pretty cool pickups at the Goodwill. And then, is that it? Yeah, that was it. So that is the haul for today, guys. I think I did pretty damn good. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got all these for either $1 or 70 cents. So let's just say I spent probably $9 to $10 in total for all of these movies between Goodwill and Dollar Tree. So that is fucking awesome. I did a good job, and I'm so excited I found something at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. That's going to do it for this thrifting video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I actually got lucky at the Dollar Trees for once and the Goodwills, and I feel like I did pretty well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button as well as the little bell for notifications to be notified when I do release more videos like this. Anyway, guys, I will see you next time. Bored Cyborg out. I do this every time.